Chương trình này được bảo trợ bởi
Family Joy, tổ ấm y tế của mọi gia đình, 714 898 0765.
Hi, welcome to the OC Health and Education Show on Little Saigon TV. I'm your host, Julie Yip. To us, OC stands for our community because we believe that our community thrives when we come together. As you know, this is a bilingual English and Vietnamese program dedicated to educating, empowering, and inspiring our community. And on our show today, we have the president of the Ocean View School District, Gina, Clayton, Tarvin, to talk about school safety. Many times, it's a hard conversation to have with our children, but it's a very necessary conversation so we know how to prepare in case of an emergency. Julie Giệp kính chào quý vị khán giả của Little Saigon TV trong chương trình Kiến thức Y khoa Gia đình và Xã hội. Trong chương trình Kiến thức Y khoa Gia đình và Xã hội, hôm nay Julie mời được President of the Ocean View School District, đó là chị Gina, Clayton, Tarvin. Hôm nay mình muốn nói chuyện về school safety, làm sao mình có thể làm cái an toàn cho gia đình của mình, cho con của mình lúc em đi học. Gina, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you so much, Julie. I'm so pleased to be here.
I'm so glad that you're here because, you know, there is so much news out there, and oftentimes it's kind of scary news as a parent. Yes. I have two teenagers and that, you know, the sophomore going on a senior. And, you know, every day I want to know that they're safe when I send them off.
Yes.
And when you hear news about mass shootings and there's thousands, you know, all this, you know, and shootings throughout our country, it's very devastating news. But we as parents want to just feel safe. What can you do, or what have you done as a school board member to be able to ensure this for our community?
Well, you know, first and foremost, I just want to say thank you so much. I want to say thank you to Julie, thank you to Little Saigon TV, thank you to the community for allowing me to be here today to talk to you about school safety, because it's such an important topic. It weighs very heavily on all of our minds. So, Julie, you know, the thing is that school boards have a lot of power. They do, to make change and to make sure that schools are safe for our children. You know, a lot of times people think that what goes on in a school is all coming from Sacramento, down from the state, from the governor, or from the State Board of Education. But really, per our Constitution and the Education Code, school boards have the local control to do exactly as they wish with the tax dollars that come into the community. And what we've chosen to do at the Ocean View School District, which encompasses most of Huntington Beach, part of Westminster, all of Midway City, and part of Fountain Valley, we've chosen to use our money in a very specific way to make sure that our kids and our employees are as safe as they can be. So some of the things that we've done actually to safeguard the children, we started this years ago, was we put in something called the Raptor system. Raptor system is an electronic system that basically is a database that keeps all kinds of legal information on people. So if you want to come to an Ocean View school, you have to bring your driver's license and it is scanned, and your information goes through this system that looks to see if you have a criminal record, looks to see that you've been background checked in our system prior to coming onto our campuses. So in fact, we don't let any criminals onto our campus.
So you essentially screen all of the visitors that are asking to have access into the school?
Yes, we don't let anybody in that doesn't belong on the Ocean View School District campus.
Okay.
If you have no business there, we will catch you. We will get you, and we will ask you to leave, and in fact, not even be let onto campus. So we have single point of entry system where you can only get in one door. And actually, just after the last shooting in Uvalde, Texas, we went even, I think, more strict with our protocols. And now we have all doors locked. So you can only get in through the front door, and you actually have to buzz, or you have to knock to get in, or you have to call the front office on a telephone, and we screen you even more to even walk through the front door. So really no one's allowed on campus.
Okay.
And all the teachers and staff are now they've been directed by me and the rest of the board members to keep the doors of their classrooms shut and locked. Because as we know, tragedy happens in schools and on campuses when doors are swinging wide open. People just walk right in.
So a lot of times these measures are just very simple measures.
Yes.
And it doesn't cost more money.
Right.
It's just having leaders who have those ideas to implement these and make sure that our teachers follow through.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Gina, for sharing this. I'm going to try my best to recap all that you're sharing with our community
Thank
today.
you, Julie.
Hôm nay Julie nói chuyện với Gina, Clayton, Tarvin. Gina, Clayton, Tarvin là President of Ocean View School District. Julie đặt một câu hỏi là trong cái capacity của Gina làm President of School Board, làm sao mình làm cái sự an toàn cho gia đình của mình và cho an toàn cho mấy em lúc mà đi học. Gina nói đó là School Board đó, là có rất nhiều khả năng để cho giúp gia đình, không phải là đi chờ cho Sacramento viết cái luật, không phải là cái chính phủ phải làm gì, mà thiệt ra mỗi người trong đại diện cho học khu có khả năng để cho thay đổi cái luật về cái công việc để giữ cái an toàn đó. Trước nhất Gina nói đó là lúc mà có người nào muốn tới thăm tới trường để visit cái trường, phải có một cái system để cho phải scan cái ID coi họ có cái criminal record, họ có cái phạm luật gì hồi xưa không. Chừng nào mình thấy cái người đó là có thể nguy hiểm á, thì họ không có cho cái người đó tới cái trường đó, không được vô thăm. Thêm nữa, Gina nói có rất nhiều cái measure mà học khu làm hiện tại. Tại có cái mass shooting ở Texas thì mình thấy là cũng hơi hợp, cũng lo lắng nhiều. Mà làm sao mình giúp em á, là Gina nói đó là trước khi đó họ cũng có nhiều cái measure an toàn, mà hiện tại đó là bây giờ là bắt mỗi giáo là khóa cửa lại and không có cho ai vô được visit trường. Cũng có một cái kêu bằng point of entry, là một cái thôi, một cửa vô một cửa ra. Lúc đó cái trường có được cái control để điều khiển được cái người nào vô, cái người nào ra về có sự an toàn không. So cái đó chú lại thấy là mình phải nên hiểu mình là người mà bố mẹ mình gửi con mình cho con đi học, mình phải make sure cái người đại diện của mình, cái người làm cho học khu, là cái người school district board member, họ phải làm sao cho mình giữ cái an toàn đó. You know, Gina, I was just encouraging our community that, you know, we as a constituent, we as a parent really need to encourage our representative. Whether we're at Ocean View or at Garden Grove or Westminster, we as parents have the rights to encourage them to take these necessary measures to help our community. I know we just got straight into talking about, you know, the school safety part, but in addition to you being the president of the school board at Ocean View, what's your day job and what are the other things that you do in the community?
Well, thank you so much for asking. You know, I'm actually a classroom teacher in LA County. I work in the ABC Unified School District in Cerritos.
And how long have you been teaching?
25 years.
That's it?
That's it. You know, it seems just like yesterday I started, and I really love, you know, my job. I love students. I just love everything about public school and about school in general. And I think that's what led me to run for the school board, is being part, you know, of the school community, being a teacher. I also am a representative for the Teachers Union, which is the American Federation of Teachers, Local 2317. And so, yeah, I got involved, I guess, politically because I was involved, you know, in the education system in general. So, yeah, I'm a classroom teacher. I work with children every single day in my classroom. I teach the GATE program, which is gifted and talented education. And it's given me a really, I guess, you know, a perspective where I'm not just a school board member.
Right.
I'm a teacher and I'm a parent. I'm a parent of 2 boys, school-aged boys. So I have one child at Hopeview in Huntington Beach at the Ocean View School District, and I have one son at Huntington Beach Union High School District at the Huntington Beach High School.
So the decisions you make not only impact the community, but impacts your own children.
Absolutely.
So you take this pretty personal.
I really do. And actually, I think it's really important for parents to sit on school boards because when you have a situation where you have a parent that knows what's going on in the school or has a vested interest in the school, I think people really get involved and they're passionate about what goes on in the schools. And I have to say, getting back to the school safety, because it ties in, some of the parents in the Ocean View School District were the first to contact us right after the Uvalde shooting and say, we want you to shut the doors. Can you do this? Can you lock the doors? And I was like, you know what? Absolutely. I met with parents right away, and we took their input and we put it into reality, into practice. So what I really think is more parents need to get involved And don't let
I think most parents don't think that they have the ability to do it. You know, so after the commercial break, we're going to actually, you know, make sure we encourage parents that, you know, to exercise their rights, their powers, and their ability to directly impact their children's lives and everybody else around them. Thank you, Gina, for being on the show. Julie, cảm ơn quý vị khán giả của Little Saigon TV đã theo dõi chương trình hôm nay. Mình nói về school safety. Sau vòng quảng cáo, chúng tôi sẽ tiếp tục nói chuyện về cái an toàn cho trẻ em lúc mà em đi học. Cảm ơn quý vị khán giả của Little Saigon TV.